The first sit that I'm going to talk about is Tom Brady. There's just something about the Saints defense that has daunted Brady. He threw for just over 200 yards against an average secondary of the Cowboys, and now he faces a secondary who prides himself on shutting opponents down. I believe they just have Brady's number. This is going to be a very scary game for Brady and fantasy owners. Take my advice and steer clear from Brady in week 2. The next sit will be Marcus Mariota. Mariota was able to salvage his fantasy day last week against the Saints just due to his rushing ability. He won't be able to run the ball as effective against this Rams defense. The thing about the Rams is that they learn from their mistakes, and having Josh Allen run 10 times for 56 yards and a touchdown will be something they shore up immediately. Unfortunately for Mariota, he has to now play the Rams, who will be ready to use a spy quarterback on Mariota and shut down him running. Mariota is nowhere near the talent level of Allen, and they're going to have to prove that in week 2. Stay away from getting cute and starting Mariota in week 2, just be sure to sit him. My last sit would be Davis Mills. Mills had a promising week 1 against the Colts, but I'm thinking that was fool's gold. Davis Mills will be picked up off waivers in quite a few leagues and probably started, and I would have to say pump those brakes. Let's see if week 1 was a fluke or not. He now faces a pretty good team in the Broncos, which should be another solid test for Mills. I just have a hard time recommending putting trust into Davis Mills as of right now. I'm willing to take the wait and see type of approach with him. Sit him in week 2. Now, the first start at quarterback in week 2 that I'm going to talk about is Matthew Stafford. Stafford got off to a rough start against the stingy Bills defense, but it all should be better when they face up the Falcons in week 2. Stafford and the Rams have a potent offense, and now that they are away from the best defense in football, you will see Stafford shine this week. Start Stafford with confidence in week 2. The next start will be none other than Jalen Hurts. Hurts has such a high floor, and that it's easy to just set it and forget it with him. Hurts handed the ball off at the 1-yard line 3 times in week 1. If he keeps those instead of handing them off, we're looking at a monster type of performance. He will have the opportunity to have more monster numbers in week 2 against the Vikings. I see the Eagles being in a negative game script for most of the game and needing Hurts to carry them to victory. Look for great passing and rushing numbers from Hurts in week 2. The last start I'm going to talk about is Carson Wentz. Wentz proved a lot of doubters wrong in week 1 when he threw for 313 yards and 4 touchdowns. Now he plays the Detroit Lions, who let a running quarterback put up 243 passing yards against them. Look for Wentz to easily have another 300-yard passing day, as you can start Wentz and be assured you're going to have a solid fantasy outing in week 2. Now on to the Bengal Tigers start of the week. The Bengal Tiger start of the week is going to be Josh Allen. There is a reason why he is seen as the number 1 overall quarterback coming into drafts this season. He completely torched the Rams defense, and now he's ready to take on the Titans, who have absolutely no chance on earth in stopping him. The Bills are primed for a Super Bowl run, and Josh Allen is leading the way. Look for him to beat the Titans through the air as well with his legs. This should be nothing short of a bloodbath, and fantasy owners should be drooling even looking at this matchup.